Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mind Your Money. My name is Tasha, and on this channel my family has been documenting our journey to debt freedom, and thankfully we reached that in August. I know I said it in like each of my last 4 videos, but I'm just super excited and so grateful for that. And we are documenting our journey to financial freedom while building generational wealth. So in this video, we're going to continue sharing our real numbers as we are on this journey for real. And we are going to start with our September scripture focus. And this quote here from the Budget Mom. On this journey, you will realize it's not about having lots of money. If you don't know how to manage it, you'll always feel poor no matter how much money you have. Basically, that means manage the money that you have well, and you can always make more if you want more, but if you know how to manage the $100, you'll be better at managing the $100,000 when it comes. So let's get into our budget. This is my September calendar spread. I set everything up just to save time because I think that sometimes it can get a little long if you're trying to do a plan with me and a budget with me at the same time. So I have some stickers here from Her Courage to Plan. I really love the colors. Even though we still have 2.5 weeks of September that's technically summer, because fall doesn't start until the 22nd, I still wanted to give it that sort of fall vibe, and hopefully it came out well. Of course, our paydays are on each and every Friday, so we have 4 paydays in the month of September. I added a couple stickers for National Comic Book Day. I thought that was so cute, and my oldest son loves comic books, so I really put that there for him. So hopefully we can go out and he can buy a few comic books. Hopefully he does well with school and he earns his allowance and he can buy those books. And then also I list out all of my bills using these expense stickers or expense trackers, I think they're called, from Her Courage to Plan. They fit with the color scheme, so I really like these. We only have 7 bills right now because that's just where we are, and we don't have any debt, so the focus right now is savings. So on the little goals section here, I wrote out our budget. So each and every category is written out here. We do plan on putting $400 towards the emergency fund. And just a quick one, guys, if you have not yet seen my revised annual budget, the debt-free budget, I'm going to link it up above and in the pinned comment down below, so you can go ahead and check it out and see how we reallocated the funds because we no longer have debt to pay. All right, what we're looking at is our fixed expenses is going to total $2,437. Our varied expenses is going to be $1,471. Of the different expenses that we have here, $1,927 is going to come from our 1 month ahead sinking fund. We already have that money put aside. $1,981 is going to be paid from our incoming income. I hope that makes sense. I hope I explained that well. All right, now for groceries, we are planning to go grocery shopping on the 29th for the first week of September. We're planning on going on the 5th, which is a Sunday, for the second week. On the 12th for the third week. We have no planned grocery trip for the 4th week of September, and the 26th we are going there for the last week of September. All right, so that is the calendar spread. Of course, I'm going to be back in the office, so what I plan on doing is the savings challenge that I was doing in August. I'm using that money to help with my travel expenses and any, just fun money I'd like to use. So in the month of August, the savings challenge that I'm doing is finishing out the apple a day, and whatever money I save there, I'm going to use that for my back to work fund. We also have 2 birthdays. So my second child has a birthday and my mom has a birthday in September. So we are going to hopefully have enough money within our gift sinking fund to send a card to my mom and also celebrate my middle child who will be turning 4. Oh my gosh. Now, a quick update. I have already completed all of our paycheck budgets. Okay, for September's paycheck budget, I have already completed the budgets for the entire month. So I'll just go over them quickly so you guys have an idea. I do close out the paycheck budgets every single week, and those videos are normally posted on Saturdays. Hopefully I will continue that because, again, I will be physically back in the office for most or all of the work week. So the videos might be switched around a little bit, but I will let you know on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please go ahead and search for me at The Mind Your Money, or you can check my handle in the description box of this video. So September, basically we are using the minimum amount of money that we would expect to receive, and that's $977.43, and we are going to put $590 in the first paycheck towards next month's bills. We're not funding sinking funds with the first paycheck of September because we need to get caught up on next month's bills, because in August we were putting more money towards debt and less money towards next month's bills. So we want to get back up to a certain amount of money in that account so that we don't have any issues when it's time to pay rent or pay our utilities. Then we are going to continue with the apple a day. We are going to put money towards investing and, of course, the emergency fund. So our goal for the month is for $400, and that's $100 per week. In the first week, what we were focusing on is thanking God that we are debt-free, and reminding myself that I am able to save, earn, and manage money well. So if you want to use that affirmation for yourself for the month of September or any day of the week, feel free to go ahead and use it, because I'm reminding myself that we are able to do this. Because when I looked at the September budget, I was a little bit terrified, because we've been so focused on paying off the debt. Now all of the money is coming to us, basically. It's like, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's exciting, but it's also it means that we have to be very focused and attentive to what is going on and not spend all the money, if that makes sense. So that is that. Our priority goal is to build the $20,000 emergency fund. Second paycheck, we are going to be putting $100 towards the emergency fund. Okay, $100 towards our sinking funds, with the emphasis on Christmas, because Christmas is coming up very soon. So we have basically 3 months before the end of November to save up the money that we need to buy gifts, to send out gifts, to buy decor, and to make sure we have all the food we need. So that is $60 going towards Christmas. And again, we're thinking about putting enough aside for reserves. That's building that $20,000 emergency fund and hopefully reaching our goal of $10,000 in the emergency fund by the December 21st of 2021. The third paycheck, because we are expecting to receive the child tax credit, our giving will be a little more than usual because we're getting that extra money. We will put $712 towards next month's bills. We will put $209 towards our sinking funds, and this again is our estimate. This is what we're budgeting to do. We'll put a total of $452 towards our variable and cash envelopes, and we will also put $109 towards investments, $209 towards our emergency fund, and $109 into our individual IRA. So those are the major points for our third paycheck budget. Okay, and I wrote a note for myself to remind myself and husband that we're using the child tax credit to boost the emergency fund. We did increase our spending just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit, putting money towards investments and the Vanguard IRA, and reminding ourselves of our priority goal once again. Now, for the fourth paycheck of the month, we will continue to put $490 towards next month's bills. We have $205 going towards variable and envelopes. The emergency fund would fit into the extra savings challenge, except extra savings bucket, except there wasn't enough space to write it here, so I wrote it there. $100 is going there, 15 into investing, 16 into the IRA, and of course we are still building the cushion. So I expect by the end of September we'll have $200, a little over $200 in our account cushion, which is a far cry from the $10 that we started with. So that is in a nutshell how we plan on budgeting out our paychecks for September. So that in a nutshell is how we are planning our September, you guys. Hopefully our credit card spending will not be too outrageous, and we will reach our goal of getting at least $400 in the emergency fund, at least $100 invested, and wherever we receive any extra money, any side hustle money that wasn't budgeted for, any gifts or unexpected money that comes in, we will be providing updates with that on Transfer Tuesdays. So the first Transfer Tuesday that will actually will affect our September budget is August 31st. Then the 7th of September, 14th, 21st, and the 28th. And hopefully with whatever extra hustle we get and we bring in, we can increase our contributions to the emergency fund and also to investing, because we know those two are pretty much going hand in hand. We know that the savings account interest is not very significant, and for our emergency fund we don't have it in a high yield savings account right now because of the temptation to use it, and we don't want to have temptation to use the emergency fund so easily. So I hope that makes sense to you. But the investments are going to provide a much greater return over time, so we want to make sure we put as much as we can in there until we get the amount of money we want in our reserves. So how is your September budget looking? What big goals do you have? I don't think we are planning on any no spend days, but I would like to say at least 10 no spend days in the month of September, because we do have birthdays that we, and people we want to celebrate and give to. So hopefully that will happen. Now, as far as videos, just before we leave, for our mid-month check-in, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Fridays, and mid-month is normally around the 15th because there are 30 days. So I'll probably have our mid-month check-in ready by the 13th because we will already have 2 of those paychecks in. So I will try to do a mid-month check-in on the 13th, and then also again Transfer Tuesdays every Tuesday, and we will have a budget close out every Saturday. And I think that's it. Let me know if I missed anything, you guys, and please remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Thank you so much for being here. Bye for now.